in from that northeastern side, going down to the southwest, and already a lot of teams dropping out early. I think like even Corinthians, they always tended to drop a little bit later most of the time. They're actually going to be a little bit more daring here, and we're already seeing that is going to be Arctic Gaming again here with potential for disaster with either them or the other team.
Oh, disaster strikes, and it's the Devil's Advocate here with Beam here, captain of Arctic, taking the first blood. Well, Delta going on a loose shot. Well, I'm not too sure. This is definitely one difficult place to actually play out, as we see Granix here. Beyond takes Beam down on the ground as well, and soon he will fall on his knees. Mecha, oh my goodness, Mecha definitely turned things around. Now down to a 2 versus 2. Bay, Delta, Vega, as well as Mecha.
Not looking good for Drenix here in the early stages of the game once again. And Delta really going to have to try and hold the torch here for the rest of his team members, as this is definitely giving a lot of time here. But now Mech trying to moving up very close here, and Delta taking quite a bit of damage here. Not able to land the connections there with the shotgun, and he's going to be taken down momentarily here. Mecha's playing ring around the rosy right now, and now Drenix going to be in more trouble now as they have another player knocked down, and Bay is trying to do what he can. He's actually taking the vehicle for a spin here, but oh, is he going to get away here? He's smoking!
He does get away! Oh, not for long!
Oh, okay, I think that was Castor's curse right there, you know. And,
well,
sorry,
didn't mean to actually jinx him though, but like, I really wish he survived. That would be definitely some James Bond stint right there, but that is all fictional here. But Rade already running out from the sides of Sharon as Loud looking to secure their very first kill.
And they're actually rolling up on this flank here, where Nawab Zadeh here is going to be a little bit spread out. But there is going to still be Arctic Gaming very close by. But they're going to still probably be looting up a little bit more after that altercation with Drenix. And they're going to be happy with the 3 kills. The 4th kill didn't, of course, go to them, as there's a little bit of a fender bender there. But in any case, now we're going to be seeing that LGDS here going to be hanging around the clock tower by themselves, and they're not going to be the first team to get eliminated here this time. So now Arctic Gaming here, they did have a very solid previous round, but now they're looking to get an even better one here and continue to impress a little bit here at the World Series.
World Series here offering us so much great games of Free Fire, and now VDZX slowly climbing up, and we are seeing so many casualties by the edge of mill. Now here comes the contender. They've already heard all those shots, so they are trying to check out what's really up, and well, I'm not too sure whether or not the rest of Arctic will be punished right here.
Well, Arctic already starting to withdraw a little bit here. Spornaya also going to be fairly pretty much safe here on the graveyard side of things here, not having too many incidents in this early stages of the game, but they'll again be looking to continue to get into the later stages, and the remarkable consistency from them has seen them get top 3 positions every single game. And now we're going to be seeing that there's going to be Samurai here taking some long range fire here from Nawab Zadeh here, and they're going to be holed up in that one barn by themselves. Not sure if they're going to hunker down or just try to get their bearings a little bit here on, see whether or not they can catch any of these shots there onto the Indian squad.
Marching through the peak, we are seeing some of these members of Mount Zadeh getting a little bit of defense being done, a little bit of that sort of the awkward angles for GJ to actually get themselves in towards a favorable position. But Michael here is already taking a little bit of that sort of the upper hand here, trying to actually draw some nades out that window. Sakti Strip is being occupied by Infinity. Hot Crew is waiting for some teams to actually pass by as he is in that scout position. Samurai, first fitting to the name, as we see them in the costume as well. Well, I love what I see right here with that northern point ending.
Yeah, so it looks quite neutral here for most of the teams. Probably going to be expecting most of them to get into the later stages here. Still not going to see the Indian squad really advance too close to the barn. They are a little bit wary of the long-range fire here, as VRC taking a little bit of damage here from Michael at long range with the M60, but not going to be too bad at this range. But Infinity Esport Mobile here going to be far outside the zone. They have been going to Sentosa game in, game out here on Bermuda. And they look very comfortable doing it. They're going to feel comfortable after that big win that they did in the previous round. 13 kills as well.
Well, 13 kills definitely skyrocketed them with a whole lot of that sort of points. And it's not all just about that placement that we just talked about. Now, focusing our eyes on the map once again, a little bit of drama by the edge of Sheraton as we see Loud here going in, zooming in and out, trying to actually balance out the recall against Flash. Ryuk holding by the corners of the window as well. Vehicle has been destroyed with less mobility for Team Flash of Vietnam to actually rotate around.
But Flash a little bit disconnected here. They only got 2 players to try and deal with this, as I think all of the Loud players are going to be hanging out nearby. But now it looks as though they're trying to reconvene here, but they are taking a little bit of motorized transport here. They're going to be heard, but it looks as though that they're not going to get in the position to be punished here by the Loud squad, as they're taking a lot of parting shots. But that's going to be the sign there for Flash to withdraw from the region right now.
So much pressure coming from the side of Loud as they are just slowly moving across from Keratin. Now, they do have a lot of options on the table here, especially with those vehicles attack. And now, DNP trying to look across the region, hoping that he will be able to actually get a little bit more of that information. Well, hitting into this sort of a slow start here, it's going to take some time before any other teams actually go in for any sort of full commitment, because they're pretty much far apart from each other for time being.
And this is going to be a stage where they're going to take fights of opportunity if they can. Most of the time, it will just be to get a lot of the prime real estate, as we already see Infinity YT already taking that spot in the center. They do have the Arctic Gaming guys from Mexico that they have to be a little bit concerned about. But for the most part, they are very much taking a very safe approach in here. Loud can actually gatekeep a little bit on the Flash squad right now, as now Loud is under a little bit of pressure themselves, as they do have a little bit of company here from the Flash Vietnamese squad, as they might be able to have some good shots in there from the higher ground, but so far they haven't started ignition just yet.
Well, speaking of Team Flash, they were now DNP letting loose some bullets, as we just talked about the Vietnamese, and they were having quite a number of kills from the watchtower of that Vietnamese strip. Well, here comes another knock coming in from clear. Now, I gotta say, Loud definitely being stopped on their tracks as they were sandwiched in between teams, and they're walking in towards yet another trap. And Will trying to go in for a safe with the blue wall being put up. It will be clear, trying to bring out that Scar Spray. Scar Spray will be able to connect, and now we'll be finding that sort of knock over on the side of the bottom. And now all down to Will, trying to suppress them with that shot, and a little bit of damage being done, and Will down the ground.
Loud under a lot of pressure. They're getting sandwiched by Samurai as well. This is not looking good for the Brazilian squad, as now things are getting absolutely chaotic right now, as they are not going to have any space here. As now, look like Alex 18 here, going to be putting up a lot of shots from the higher position, as now there's only one player left standing for Loud, and they are going to get eliminated here in 11th position. And Flash have to see whether or not they want to try and take advantage of the situation with the 4 players they still have standing in this zone.
Flash then now with the nade, and now Nino trying to actually reposition and regroup with the rest of his team. Having that AK in hand, it's going to be pretty much actually the recall from here, but looking at the north side of Stock, the plantation seems to be a really great spot, as we see Arctic already getting themselves occupied in that sort of sense. But look at Infamous Mobile. They are taking the blue, tanking from the corners of Sentosa, taking such a late run in. So if he does have force ability, then maybe they will be actually soaking less damage with that Iron Will coming into play. But I would say if that next phase appears itself, they still got to make a run.
Yeah, I mean, that's a viable strategy for sure, but now this is the worst possible circle that they could have gotten, just because of how far away it is from their current position. But hey, they're going to have to try and make do. They do have already got two of their players, in fact, already inside the zone, so they should be able to pave the way a little bit here for the rest. But now we're already seeing a lot of transitions from other teams. There's still going to be a couple of the leaders, Spornaya, and also Illuminate, inside the graveyard area, going to be able to gatekeep a little bit on any of these other teams. But Spornaya is actually going to get ahead of the pack here, and going to be very central. It's going to be difficult for Illuminate to try and get into a little bit of a better position here.
Wow, I would definitely love to see that graveyard ending, something that we'll definitely know there's going to be some players getting buried, swapping out that arm, and oh, that's a shot to the face. But then again, VRC will still be left alive. They do have 30 seconds before the safe zone closes out. They do hear those vehicles in, but VRC already getting negated there as we see D-Long stealing that kill away, but we're still in the hands of Illuminate.
Yeah, and looking at that, I think we see the rest of the Indian squad members there from Nawabzade actually going to be withdrawing a little bit, but they're actually going very close to Goddess, aka LGDS, as they're now starting to put pressure. They take down one of the players. Now there's still going to be two remaining here, but that's a first kill there on the board for the Chinese Taipei squad.
We're looking at LGDS. And of course, some inconsistency throughout some runs, but when they are on form, they definitely show up. And well, yet the side of the Corinthians, No Brew, alongside with the rest of the squad, hasn't really secured their first kill of the game. So it's going to take their time, but they do have a great position though. So slowly but surely, they want to actually get themselves those certain placement points, while Illuminate also having only 1 point.
Yeah, they're going to be hanging out on this western side of the zone. Now, they do have Corinthians not too far away. It'll be interesting to see if there's going to be any three-way battle between our current leaders at the top of the table. But now, looking here on this northeastern side, we are going to see Flash moving in, and it's going to be our previous Booyah winners, Infinity Mobile, going to be hanging out here, and they're going to actually be aware of this as they already take down one of the Flash members.
Oh, Monkey getting the first shot, and that's definitely kill being secured. Spots out Mino as well. He does soak in a little bit of damage as he did not move right on time. Here comes that grenade, and it might just connect towards Monkey, dropping down towards that lower part of the ditch. Now, Mino getting shot from God knows where. How did that land? And it's actually Samurai joining from the back.
And the third-party action here not working out well for Flash. They're getting shot from both sides, but now it's two more members now coming for Infinity Mobile as they are going to be helping out their squad members after coming in late into the zone here from way downtown.
Wow, that 2-2 split is definitely effective in this sort of flank. So maybe they might just be able to kill two squads with a couple of those sleds being brought out from afar. But Hassan now being stuck under that bridge. Not too sure how he's going to survive out this because that ghoul wall will not hold for long. And Hassan will drop out.
Not looking good here. And it looks as though that... of course, the players of Samurai thought they could get some good flanking shots there, but it hasn't really panned out too well for them. I don't think that they actually banked on the two members there from Infinity Mobile. Going to be hanging a little bit further back and really denting their chances. But Flash has got to be happy with this turn of events. They're going to be able to get out here with the three squad members that they still have remaining.
Well, we're looking at Flash first. They did trade 2 for 1 in that sort of sense, which I felt was pretty much fair. But now, heading in towards the late game here, we're still seeing 10 teams snugging in tight by the edge of Graveyard, where all these guys from Illuminate, they're just stuck under this shack and they cannot force another move. But Bullseye, definitely one great place to actually hold, as we see a lot of all these teams coming from the northern east.
It looks as though like, well, all these teams don't get inside the zone. They're all very much not going to run into our top 3 teams at the moment here, as they were pretty much happy to stay in their current positions. Pornaya has been here for quite some time, in fact, and now it does look like Infinity Mobile here trying to put some finishing touches here onto the members from the Samurai squad here. They take down one. Can they get a second one? Alex 18 going to be hanging out there, tanking the damage there from the zone, but it doesn't look like there's going to be too much respite here, as there's a lot of damage being dealt as well from the zone, but the injection all going to be very helpful for them to get in and ahead.
They're just going to skyrocket their way in towards the next phase, as we see Jason here holding them back, and they are definitely spotting out clear, and Team Flash, they do not have time to retreat, and my oh my, Mino from downtown pulls out the AK, and he spots him out. We thought that it was over, but he will tank to all the zone, and he will drop out. Team Flash now dropping into 9th place. Of course, definitely a valiant effort to at least secure 1 point.
Yeah, now the two Infinity squads going ham at it here, as Infinity Mobile having only 2 players remaining here. Infinity YT is going to be down below. Ninja trying to do what he can. They still have 3 members here to try and finish this off here, but they have to play their cards right now. pushing into this building is going to be a little bit dodgy. They do have hardcore control here right now, but now it looks like Illuminate here getting under a lot of pressure there from Spornaya as they're being forced out of their current position. Spornaya does have that edge of the zone right now. They could put a lot more pressure, but they don't have the positioning yet. Corinthians starting to push in here, and it doesn't look like Infinity Mobile is unawares.
Again, though, bro, he spots out one of these members. Monkey slowly getting chunked out, 6%. And oh my, Fixa with that AWM out of nowhere. He squeezes it through the window, and now look at this four-way team fight that's about to blow.
And right now, it does looks like Corinthians here cleaning house there, as now it doesn't look like there's going to be any more Infinity Mobile players at the moment, and Infinity YT is also taking quite a bit of damage. Ninja has actually decided to make a run for it, as there's going to be one more player left remaining here, but he is really facing it. He's taking the vehicle here, trying to get out from this zone, but it doesn't look as though he's going to be able to get through this compound right now, and he's running on court. He's actually going to get in real close.
Wow, Corinthians just managed to squeeze right in, but here comes Arctic though. Being spots out the rest of Corinthians, and now on the hustle, on the firepower, just trying to steer them out of the game. Level up still holding strong here, and how long could they actually hold on as we see the zone slowly closing in towards the direction of the other team right down below.
Spornaya is still going to be hanging on the edge of that zone. Corinthians can try and make their way in, but they are taking a lot of fire from that. And now it looks like Spornaya getting spotted out by LGDS, but they are going to return a lot of fire as we see Roro actually getting knocked down right now. And there's still going to be Arctic Gaming still in here, and they're going to be a little bit further north from LGDS. They have to be a little bit careful. They don't have the width to get some great angles onto the Chinese Taipei squad.
Beam getting a little damage out there, and now the side of Arctic Gaming, they are trying to actually find a way to actually cut across safe. Boom goes Vega on the ground. My oh my, that frag's gonna take them all the way down. Only one more left as they're taking it, and LGDS, well, the clutch coming in. CHR now having the upper hand, now in the top three, facing off the Goddess, facing off against Corinthians for the third time in a row, and the Corinthians fighting back. The hometown Bearers are doing it. No, bro, trying to actually take down every single one, but there is still pressure coming in. Who's rolling right down the broken vehicle, has enough time to come in the first hit. There goes Ango! Of course, getting the kill in for the Silent Goddess. They are the new kill leaders, but it doesn't really matter. The side of Corinthians, they want to secure the game with a booyah in hand.
And right now they're putting that pressure there on the LGDS. They are still going to be a man strong, but they're leapfrogging with all the glue walls that they have left. LGDS is not going to let up though. They are unloading onto Corinthians. They're going down one by one. It's Yo-Yo to clutch it out there.
Spornaya will drop out, and this booyah will be in the hands of LGDS. The Goddess now triumph over the rest. And one time after another, Corinthians, as well as the rest of all these members of CHR, managing to go all the way up. Look at how happy the team captain is. LGDS could not believe it. They secured their booyah.
And they control that three-way fight expertly right at the end, and it looked absolutely nail-biting. Corinthians doing everything they could, but ultimately it wasn't going to be enough. They used up too much of the